sunlight seeping through the window. My own little festival begins as I open my eyes. The nutty warmth of freshly brewed coffee tenderly embraces the whole house this morning. Holding a favorite book close to my heart, I lean back into my most comfortable chair. All the noise of the world fades into the distance, and time flows solely for me. I'm so happy right now, this moment is so precious. A song of my own humming unconsciously on my lips, between a sip of coffee and the sentences in my book. The world is so dazzling and beautiful, a day like a dream. I wish it could last forever. Slow footsteps with no need to hurry, a leisurely afternoon where even the clock hands take a rest. Even single green leaf outside the window seems to be waving a cheerful hello to me. This overwhelming joy rising in my heart spreads out like a five-colored rainbow. Even without a special event, it's perfectly complete. This peace right now is my greatest gift. I'm so happy right now, this moment is so precious. A song of my own humming unconsciously on my lips, between a sip of coffee and the sentences in my book. The world is so dazzling and beautiful, a day like a dream. I wish it could last forever. Such a grateful day, such a lovely world. I hope I can smile tomorrow just like today. I sing of my happiness. Goodbye, my happy today.
Just that name. I was a boy whose heart beat until I was breathless. Walking together under a single umbrella, us from back then into a distant, unfamiliar landscape. I'll say it's no longer love, but a memory now. Even the heart-wrenching pain has become a faint mist. With a heart of gratitude rather than the weight of lingering regret, I'll place you in the prettiest corner of my soul, my shining first love. You were truly beautiful. Even if I see a passing stranger who looks like you, my heart doesn't skip a beat or sink anymore. I just let a small smile touch my lips and softly whisper, I hope you're doing well too. All the sincerity we shared back then has become the warm nourishment that made me who I am, giving me the courage to love someone once again. I really wanted to tell you these words. I'll say it's no longer love, but a memory now. Even the heart-wrenching pain has become a faint mist. With a heart of gratitude rather than the weight of a lingering regret, I'll place you in the prettiest corner of my soul, my shining first love. You were truly beautiful. Because of the season called you, my youth was warm. Now I can truly let you go with a smile, my precious memory. Goodbye.
rustling sound of the pages in my hand sounds so tender and kind today. As I look up for a moment through the glass window, I find myself standing still in this busy world, like a sentence in a book I'm slowly reading. I wish this time would flow just a little bit slower, lingering within the leisure of a cup of coffee. I quietly set down my restless heart. Outside the window, the laughter of sweet couples on the street, even the sight of them walking, holding hands so tightly, becomes a beautiful scene that fills my fills my afternoon. As I finish the cooling cup and open my book again, my own little journey begins once more. It's such a peaceful afternoon, just as it is.
Sometimes I ask myself, what is life all about? The path I've walked is full of winding traces, though I lost my way in the fierce winds at times. Every single moment has led me to where I stand. I'll bury yesterday's tears behind that setting sun and bring out the song hidden deep within my heart. The correct answers the world decided no longer matter. I
fill this air with a melody that is only mine. I sing of this brilliant joy of being alive, filling in a verse of the long song called life. Now I'm setting off on a journey, even without a fixed destination, where the wind guides me, where my heart leads me. I'm stepping out again to find a new version of myself. Leaving their familiar scenery behind, step by step, my breathing blends into the unfamiliar air. The me from yesterday, chasing someone else's shadow, is gone. From now on, my own footprints will become my path. Perhaps life isn't a process of finding the right answer, but a vast canvas where I draw my very own map. I lightly toss away the heavy burden of fear and spread wide the wings named freedom. I sing of this brilliant joy of being alive, filling in a verse of the long song called life. Now I'm setting off on a journey, even without a fixed destination, where the wind guides me, where my heart leads me. I'm stepping out again to find a new version of myself. Whoever or whatever awaits me at the end of the road, I will welcome it with a joyful heart. I sing of my life. Our journey begins right now. Sometimes I ask myself,
the sound of our heavy breathing filled the entire playground. Stopping in our tracks at the sunset school bell to gaze at the sky. Beyond the classroom window, our teacher smiled so kindly, with a warm voice saying, "It's time to go home now." Brushing off the thick dust from the hems of our pants, we thought the promise to meet again tomorrow would last forever. The whole world was burning in shades of orange, and our dreams were dyed as deep as that sunset glow. My dear friend whom I miss, and my kind teacher, time has flowed and the seasons have changed so many times, but those small footprints of ours in the corner of the playground still remain so vivid within my heart. Those longing days, precious memories under the sunset light. The scent of chalk dust that covered the blackboard desks where we shared our worries, the wise stories our teacher used to tell us, now comfort my weary heart, now that I've become an adult. I wonder if you are watching this evening sunset from somewhere too. Do you still hold on to that innocent heart we had back then? The times of laughter and tears we shared together have become the greatest strength that made me who I am today. My dear friend whom I miss and my kind teacher, time has flowed and the seasons have changed so many times, but those small footprints of ours in the corner of the playground still remain so vivid within my heart. Those longing days, precious memories under the sunset light. The way we were waving hands as we walked out the school gates. Are you all doing well, my dear? Longing names I will never forget. Those beautiful times.
The narrow alleyway becomes vivid when I close my eyes. Our names written in chalk on every garden wall, stepping on the long shadows stretched out at sunset. We ran down that path without anyone having to say a word. The creaking sound of the swings felt like a melody above the small playground covered in sandy dust, building the grandest castle in the entire world. We created a new kingdom of our own every single day. Do you remember our playground dyed in the colors of sunset? The world we saw from the top of the slide seems so vast. Now time has grown distant like those swings that seem so small, but the warmest landscape in my heart still remains at the end of that alley where we laughed together. Laughed together. Even the black dirt stuck under our fingernails was something we boasted about like a medal of honor. I sometimes miss those innocent hearts of ours when we used to worry about the empty playground on rainy days. Is growing up a somewhat lonely thing to do? Whenever I feel lost in this complicated world, I find myself quietly calling out to the you from back then. Then it feels like I can find the strength to keep walking again. Do you remember our playground dyed in the colors of sunset? The world we saw from the top of the slide seems so vast. Now time has grown as distant as those tiny swings, but the warmest landscape in my heart still remains at the end of that alley where we laughed together. How could you do? Ooh. you doing, my dearest childhood friend? If we ever meet at that playground again someday, let's laugh without a single worry, just like we used to. Goodbye, my precious childhood days. Childhood days. The lights flicker on in the theater. I pass through the crowd, standing suddenly in the familiar night air. Rather than the smile of the hero I just saw on the screen, the empty space beside me feels so much colder. The vivid images fade into a black screen, just like that final scene where only names were drifting by. I suppose my own seasons have been flowing too, letting go of precious names one by one along the way. In this lingering calm left after the movie ends, the first thing that rises is your face, laughing with me. Now I walk this path all alone and lonely. Your familiar voice, the sight of you waving goodbye, those moments I couldn't hold on to keep making me stop in my tracks. My shadow stretches along under the streetlights glow, thinking of the nights we shared, secrets told to no one else. In the movie called Life that we each belong to, we used to dwell in the most brilliant scenes of all. Are you doing well? You were my longest standing audience. When the cold wind blows over this path I walk alone, the trivial stories we used to share back then warm up my heart little by little, like a fireplace. In this lingering calm left after the movie ends, the first thing that rises is your face, laughing with me. Now I walk this path all alone and lonely. Your familiar voice, the sight of you waving goodbye, those moments I couldn't hold on to keep making me stop in my tracks. Like a child waiting for the next sequel, I wonder if I'll ever see the scenery of you again. Tonight, even if only in my dreams, I want to walk those days goodbye, my precious friend. afternoon shadows draped over the garden walls in front of the old gates where we used to hide and seek. Over the red bricks where our names were clumsily carved, time has flowed mercilessly and moss has begun to bloom. Splashing through the puddles whenever it rained, launching the biggest boats in the world into the water. Until we heard our mothers calling at sunset, that tiny alleyway was our entire universe. My dear friend, do you remember that narrow alley, the place where we stood shoulder to shoulder, whispering our dreams now? Time has grown as distant as our taller heights, but at the end of the alley in my heart, you are still standing there. Those beautiful days, I will never forget them. Pockets full of worn out tokens and glass marbles, the dust of that day still clinging to the tips of our frayed shoes. When the world feels daunting, just close your eyes for a moment and you'll hear the echoes of our laughter once again. I wonder if you are watching this sunset from somewhere too, and you need a place to rest at the end of a weary day. Feel free to visit that alley in your mind anytime, because in my memory you are still smiling so brightly. My dear friend, do you remember that narrow alley, the place where we stood shoulder to shoulder, whispering our dreams now? Time has grown as distant as our taller heights, but at the end of the alley in my heart, you are still standing there. Those beautiful days, I will cherish them forever. I feel as if I'll see you just by turning the corner of that street. Are you doing well, my precious memory? Goodbye, the shining fragments of our past. When smoke began to rise above the low-slung rooftops, grandmother's calling voice would fill the narrow alleys. We ran barefoot, kicking up clouds of dust, never noticing the evening was already drawing near. As the whole world was dyed in shades of deep vermilion, and the songs of crickets woke up one by one, we would gather there as if by a silent promise, at that small wooden bridge over the babbling brook, the bridge we used to cross together under the sunset glow. Every little footprint was stained with our laughter, walking carefully hand in hand along that path. Those precious moments that felt like they'd never stop, they've now become a faint and distant landscape. crawfish between the mossy stones, dipped our feet into the cool flowing stream in the afternoon. Warmer than any bright lights of the city, the night sky we gazed at, sitting on the wooden porch of our country home. I wonder if that bridge is still standing there, like the old wooden pillars where our names were carved. You and I, though we walk different paths now, it feels as if our hearts are still lingering right there. The bridge we used to cross together under the sunset glow, every little footprint was stained with our laughter, walking carefully hand in hand along that path. Those precious moments that felt like they'd never stop, I'll keep them beautifully tucked away in a corner of my heart. My dear friend, do you also remember sometimes that hill burning in golden light, and that little bridge? I hope you are doing well, my precious memory. Our shadows stretch long under the low-hanging sunset. Laughter used to soak into every narrow alleyway. Back when we had no worries, even a small piece of candy made us feel like we owned the entire world. Time has carried us so far away before we knew it, and though we live under different skies now, sometimes I find myself listening in closely, hoping the wind might carry a whisper of how you are, my dear friend whom I miss so much. How are you doing? Those days were too radiant to ever let them fade into oblivion. I wonder if the dreams we drew together are still shining bright. Those beautiful memories of us from back then, I will cherish them deep within my heart. Scenes frozen in time inside an old photo album, promises written in clumsy handwriting in our letters, because they are precious moments we can never return to. The longing grows deeper and a corner of my heart aches. Even if you're a bit weary from the rough waves of the world, I hope you still wear that same clear, bright smile. I hope the warmth we once shared together wraps around your day to day, keeping you cozy and safe. My dear friend whom I miss so much, how are you doing? Those days were too radiant to ever let them fade into oblivion. I wonder if the dreams we drew together are still shining bright. Those beautiful memories of us from back then, I will never ever forget. precious friend. On the day we finally meet again, let's let our untold stories bloom like flowers. Goodbye, my beautiful season of youth. Why do you look so beautiful to me today? Is it your new shoes or the weather's sunny way? To be honest, I've been struggling for a while to look into your eyes and keep my steady smile. I'm just the same as always. Why are you acting strange? You're the one who's distracted, looking out of range. I think I know exactly what you're trying to say. I'm just waiting for you to lead the way. Our shadows are drawing closer bit by bit. Can I take one more step towards you? Our racing heartbeats are loud enough to hear. I like you. Why is this short phrase so hard to say? My true feelings I've saved for so long. Our conversation sweet as a spring breeze colors this night with such beautiful ease. Our temperature is just perfect today. Sometimes we might fight and feel a little blue, but I'll say thank you more than sorry to you. Let's promise to remember this flutter we feel. I love you, the most common yet special word known. As I wrap my arm around your shoulder, our story sparkling like the starlight above will bloom even more beautifully. In our love, it's the perfect temperature for us, my love. Good night, my love. See you again tomorrow. La 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 la. Little song. Yeah, la 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 la. Hey, la la la. Yeah, la la Between the shadows of the tall ginkgo trees, we walk side by side in the afternoon breeze. Even the noise of the crowd passing by felt like a background song for you and I. At the end of the alley, that cafe we loved, our favorite window seat fitting like a glove, over a cup of latte with foam white as snow. We talked about small things, just letting time go. I loved how you looked watching people outside, so I touched my coffee cup, trying to hide. Even the wind brushing by tasted so sweet. the hill. Seasons may pass, but the scent of that cafe still lingers deep inside my heart to stay. The brightest moments of us, they're still right there. Walking this street alone after a long time, everything's changed yet stays in its prime. I feel like you wave with a smile from the door. Do you remember that warmth on Garosugil? We were as fresh as the green leaves on the hill. Seasons may pass, but the scent of that cafe still lingers deep inside my heart to stay. The brightest moments of us, they're still right there. Ooh. The pleasant sunlight of the afternoon, memories of you, a familiar tune. Standing by the mirror with a brush in my hand, filling up the silent room like a crowded land. In every clumsy beat I poured my heart so true, singing to an audience of men, but feeling new. Friends always ask me why take the heart away. The wall of reality is too high, they like to say. But a tiny resonance deep inside my chest wakes me up and tells me, don't you ever rest. Taking a deep breath, though my hands may shake, opening my heart for the world's sake. When the light shines down on the dusty sheet of music, I'm gonna sing, let the whole world hear my tone. I'll be the brightest star on the stage I've always known. Even if my voice cracks and tears fill up my eyes, if I can reach just one heart, then I will win the prize. I won't ever stop, 'cause this song is my everything. Whenever I got lost in the darkness of the night, the only thing that held me was this melody so tight. My voice becomes a map guiding me to the light. I'm gonna sing, let the whole world hear my tone. I'll be the brightest star on this stage I've always known. Even if my voice cracks and tears fill up my eyes, This song is my everything. My song has only just begun. My dream never be done. The world tells me it's time to let it all go, to dress like an adult and put on a show. But look at my sneakers, they're still sparkling bright. I've got too many places to reach in my sight. The way I love you is a lot like my dreams. People might laugh how childish it seems, but no matter what, this heart is mine to keep. I won't stop running, even if the hill is steep. Sometimes the wind pushes me from behind, and the rocky roads are all that I find. But the more I'm out of breath, the louder I'll laugh. I won't give up, not on love, not on my dreams. I trust the little spark that's bursting at the seams. What if I'm clumsy? This is who I am, filling up the pages of my youth. Yes, I can. Until I meet the tomorrow that shines the most, I'll keep on running from coast to coast. Will you wait for me, even if I'm a bit late? I'll be my best self when I walk through your gate. Just watch the beautiful orbit I'm making today. I won't give up, not on love, not on my dreams. I trust the little spark that's bursting at the seams. What if I'm clumsy? This is who I am, filling up the pages of my youth. Yes, I can. Until I meet the tomorrow that shines the most, I'll keep on running from coast to coast. My dreams are in, my love is in, a song without an end is what I'll sing. Pale pink hues seeping through the buildings of grey. Suddenly a sweet scent is drifting my way, beyond the busy footsteps of people in a rush. My own secret signal of spring begins to blush. My backpack is heavy, filled with all of my dreams. Sometimes I stumble, but I won't stop, it seems. When the traffic light turns into a bright shade of green, I feel my heart growing taller than it's ever been. It's okay to get lost in this dizzy city maze. This tickling season tells me through the haze, your time is just beginning, right here, right now. Soar away on the wings of youth we carry high. I'll fill this fragrant city with my light in the sky. It's okay to be slow, finding a rhythm of my own. I'll bloom the flower of dreams that I have sown. Our brilliant spring day, the brightest we've known. About to begin, because we're all shining at a pace of our own. Soar away on the wings of youth we carry high. I'll fill this fragrant city with my light in the sky. It's okay to be slow, finding a rhythm of my own. I'll bloom the flower of dreams that I have sown. Our brilliant spring day, the brightest we've known. La la da da, ooh, la la da da, ooh, la la da da, ooh, la la da da. Walking through this town. My dreams are breathing now. Isn't the weather just perfect today? I wore the sky blue shirt you like in every way. The fountain splashing for children laughing loud. It feels like everything is cheering for us out of the crowd. I know the breeze is brushing by just right. Walking this path with you is my favorite sight. Look at the lake, how it sparkles in the sun. It's shimmering just like my heart now that we've begun. When I take your hand so gentle and kind, all the noise of the world fades away and it's just us two. Shall we walk together through this lake park? Happiness blooms in every step, leaving a mark. Like the ripples dancing on the water's blue. I hope our days will always shine so bright and new. Sometimes it'll rain and the wind might blow, but I believe you'll be my umbrella, don't you know? These little talks we share on the wooden bench are the precious treasures that our thirsty hearts quench.
sunlight seeping through the window. My own little festival begins as I open my eyes. The nutty warmth of freshly brewed coffee tenderly embraces the whole house this morning. Holding a favorite book close to my heart, I lean back into my most comfortable chair. All the noise of the world fades into the distance, and time flows slowly from me. I'm so happy right now. This moment is so precious. A song of my own humming unconsciously on my lips. Between a sip of coffee and the sentences in my book, the world is so dazzling and beautiful. A day like a dream, I wish it could last forever. Footsteps with no need to hurry. A leisurely afternoon where even the clock hands take a rest. Even a single green leaf outside the window seems to be waving a cheerful hello to me. This overwhelming joy spreads out like a five-colored rainbow. Even without a special event, it's perfectly complete. This peace right now is my greatest gift. I'm so happy right now. This moment is so precious. A song of my own humming unconsciously on my lips. Between a sip of coffee and the sentences in my book, the world is so dazzling and beautiful. A day like a dream, I wish it could last forever. Such a grateful day, such a lovely world. I hope I can smile tomorrow just like today. I sing of my happiness. Goodbye, my happy today. At the edge of an old diary, your name written down in clumsy handwriting. Back then, my whole world would shake at just that name. I was a boy whose heart beat until I was breathless, walking together under a single umbrella when it rained. Those awkward shoulders and that shy, quiet street. Time has somehow carried us so far away, turning us from back then into a distant, unfamiliar with a heart of gratitude. Rather than the weight of lingering regret, I'll place you in the prettiest corner of my soul, my shining first love. You were truly beautiful. Even if I see a passing stranger who looks like you, my heart doesn't skip a beat or sink anymore. I just let a small smile touch my lips and softly whisper, I hope you're doing well too. All the sincerity we shared back then has become the warm nourishment that made me who I am, giving me the courage to love someone once again. I really wanted to tell you these words. I'll say it's no longer love, but a memory now. Even the heart-wrenching pain has become a faint mist. With a heart of gratitude, rather than the weight of lingering regret, I'll place you in the prettiest corner of my soul, my shining first love. You were truly beautiful. Goodbye, my clumsy and innocent times. Because of the season called you, my youth was warm. Now I can truly let you go with a smile. My precious memory, goodbye.
The scent of freshly roasted beans lingers at my nose. Warm steam rising gently from the white porcelain cup. The rustling sound of the pages in my hand sounds so tender and kind today. As I look up for a moment through the glass window, I find myself standing still in this busy world, like a sentence in a book I'm slowly reading. I wish this time would flow just a little bit slower, lingering within the leisure of a cup of coffee. I quietly set down my restless heart. Outside the window, the laughter of sweet couples on the street. Even the sight of them walking, holding hands so tightly, becomes a beautiful scene that fills my afternoon. Sunlight settles on the page where I stopped reading, a sentence I want to underline deep within my mind. Even the city noise becomes a drowsy background track. I truly love this silent, tranquil moment, words of love and the bittersweet taste of deep espresso. In this perfect harmony they've created together, my day is becoming a little bit sweeter too. Lingering within the leisure of a cup of coffee, I quietly set down my restless heart. Outside the window, the laughter of sweet couples on the street. Even the sight of them walking, holding hands so tightly, becomes a beautiful scene that fills my afternoon. As I finish the cooling cup and open my book again, my own little journey begins once more. It's such a peaceful afternoon, just as it is. Yellow spring sunshine pouring through the window, curtains dancing in the gentle fluttering breeze, the nutty aroma of coffee tickling the tip of my nose, a pleasant flutter of excitement knocks on my heart. The lazy jazz melody flowing through the speakers, an afternoon where even the clock hands seem to take a break, putting aside all the complicated thoughts for a while. I surrender myself to the peace of this very moment. a corner of my heart. It's a truly lovely spring day today.
Sometimes I ask myself, what is life all about? The path I've walked is full of winding traces. Though I lost my way in the fierce winds at times, every single moment has led me to where I stand. I'll bury yesterday's tears behind that setting sun and bring out the song hidden deep within my heart. The correct answers the world decided no longer matter. I'll fill this air with a melody that is only mine. I sing of this brilliant joy of being alive, filling in a verse of the long song called life. Now I'm setting off on a journey, even without a fixed destination, where the wind guides me, where my heart leads me. I'm stepping out again to find a new version of myself. Leaving the familiar scenery behind, step by step, my breathing blends into the unfamiliar air. The me from yesterday, chasing someone else's shadow, is gone. From now on, my own footprints will become my path. Perhaps life isn't a process of finding the right answer, but a vast canvas where I draw my very own map. I lightly toss away the heavy burden of fear and spread wide wings named freedom. I sing of this brilliant joy of being alive, filling in a verse of the long song called life. Now I'm setting off on a journey, even without a fixed destination, where the wind guides me, where my heart leads me. I'm stepping out again to find a new version of myself. Whether or whatever awaits me at the end of the road, I will welcome it with a joyful heart. I sing of my life. Our journey begins right now. Sometimes I ask myself, stopping in our tracks at the sunset school bell to gaze at the sky. Beyond the classroom window, our teacher smiled so kindly, with a warm voice saying it's time to go home now. Brushing off the thick dust from the hems of our pants, we thought the promise to meet again tomorrow would last forever. The whole world was burning in shades of orange, and our dreams were dyed as deep as that sunset glow. My dear friend whom I miss, and my kind teacher, time has flowed and the seasons have changed so many times, but those small footprints of ours in the corner of the playground still remain so vivid within my heart. Those longing days, precious memories under the sunset light. Chalk dust that covered the blackboard and the old wooden desks where we shared our worries. The wise stories our teacher used to tell us now comfort my weary heart. Now that I've become an adult, I wonder if you are watching this evening sunset from somewhere too. Do you still hold on to that innocent heart we had back then? The times of laughter and tears we shared together have become the greatest strength that made me who I am today. My dear friend whom I miss, and my kind teacher, time has flowed and the seasons have changed so many times, but those small footprints of ours in the corner of the playground still remain so vivid within my heart. Those longing days, precious memories under the sunset light. As we walked out the school gates, are you all doing well, my dear longing names? I will never forget those beautiful times.
The narrow alleyway becomes vivid when I close my eyes. Our names written in chalk on every garden wall. Stepping on the long shadow stretched out at sunset, we ran down that path without anyone having to say a word. The creaking sound of the swings felt like a melody above the small playground, covered in sandy dust, building the grandest castle in the entire world. We created a new kingdom of our own every single day. Do you remember our playground light in the colors of sunset? The world we saw from the top of the slide seems so vast. Now time has grown distant like those swings that seem so small. But the warmest landscape in my heart still remains at the end of that alley where we laughed together. Even the black dirt stuck under our fingernails was something we boasted about, like a medal of honor. I sometimes miss those innocent hearts of ours when we used to worry about the empty playground on rainy days. Is growing up a somewhat lonely thing to do? Whenever I feel lost in this complicated world, I find myself quietly calling out to the you from back then. Then it feels like I can find the strength to keep walking again. Do you remember our playground dyed in the colors of sunset? The world we saw from the top of the slide seems so vast. Now time has grown as distant as those tiny swings, but the warmest landscape in my heart still remains at the end of that alley where we laughed together. If we ever meet at that playground again someday, let's laugh without a single worry, just like we used to. Goodbye, my precious childhood days. Lights flicker on in the theater. I pass through the crowd, standing suddenly in the familiar night air. Rather than the smile of the hero I just saw on screen, the empty space beside me feels so much colder. The vivid images fade into a black screen, just like that final scene where only names were drifting by. I suppose my own seasons have been flowing too, letting go of precious names one by one along the way. In this lingering calm left after the movie ends, the first thing that rises is your face laughing with me. Now I walk this path all alone and lonely. Your familiar voice, the sight of you waving goodbye. Those moments I couldn't hold on to keep making me stop in my tracks. My shadow stretches long under the street lights glow, thinking of the nights we shared, secrets told to no one else. In the movie called life that we each belonged to, we used to dwell in the most brilliant scenes of all. Are you doing well, you who are my longest standing audience? When the cold wind blows over this path I walk alone, the trivial stories we used to share back then warm up little by little, like a fireplace. In this lingering calm left after the movie ends, the first thing that rises is your face laughing with me. Now I walk this path all alone and lonely. Your familiar voice, the sight of you waving goodbye. Those moments I couldn't hold on to keep making me stop in my tracks. Like a child waiting for the next sequel, I wonder if I'll ever see the scenery of you again. Tonight, even if only in my dreams, I wanna walk those days. Goodbye, my precious friend. Long afternoon shadows draped over the garden walls, in front of the old gates where we used to hide and seek, over the red bricks where our names were clumsily carved. Time has flowed mercilessly and moss has begun to bloom, splashing through the puddles whenever it rained, launching the biggest boats in the world into the water, until we heard our mothers calling at sunset. That tiny alleyway was our entire universe, my dear friend. Do you remember that narrow alley, the place where we stood shoulder to shoulder, whispering our dreams? Now time has grown as distant as our taller heights, but at the end of the alley in my heart you are still standing there. Those beautiful days, I will never forget them. Pockets full of worn out tokens and glass marbles, the dust of that day still clinging to the tips of our frayed shoes. When the world feels daunting, just close your eyes for a moment and you'll hear the echoes of our laughter once again. I wonder if you are watching the sunset from somewhere too, when you need a place to rest at the end of a weary day. Feel free to visit that alley in your mind anytime, because in my memory you are still smiling so brightly, my dear friend. Do you remember that narrow alley, the place where we stood shoulder to shoulder, whispering our dreams? Now time has grown as distant as our taller heights, but at the end of the alley in my heart you are are still standing there. Those beautiful days, I will cherish them forever. I'll see you just by turning the corner of that street. Are you doing well, my precious memory? Goodbye, the shining fragments of our past. Our shadows stretch long under the low-hanging sunset. Laughter used to soak into every narrow alleyway. Back when we had no worries, even a small piece of candy made us feel like we owned the entire world. Time has carried us so far away before we knew it. And though we live under different skies now, sometimes I find myself listening closely, hoping the wind might carry a whisper of how you are. My dear friend, whom I miss so much, how are you doing? Those days were too radiant to ever let them fade into oblivion. I wonder if the dreams we drew together are still shining bright. Those beautiful memories of us from back then, I will cherish them deep within my heart. Scenes frozen in time inside an old photo album, promises written in clumsy handwriting in our letters, because they are precious moments we can never return to. The longing grows deeper, and a corner of my heart aches. Even if you're a bit weary from the rough waves of the world, I hope you still wear that same clear, bright smile. I hope the warmth we once shared together wraps around your day to day, keeping you cozy and safe. My dear friend, whom I miss so much, how are you doing? Those days were too radiant to ever let them fade into oblivion. I wonder if the dreams we drew together are still shining bright. Those beautiful memories of us from back then, I will never, ever forget. Are you doing well, my precious closest friend. On the day we finally meet again, let's let our untold stories bloom like flowers. Goodbye, my beautiful season of youth. Why do you look so beautiful to me today? Is it your new shoes or the weather's sunny way? To be honest, I've been struggling for a while to look into your eyes and keep my steady smile. I'm just the same as always. Why are you acting strange? You're the one who's distracted, looking out of range. I think I know exactly what you're trying to say. I'm just waiting for you to lead the way. Our shadows are drawing closer bit by bit. Can I take one more step towards you? My heart is already where you are. Ooh. Our racing heartbeats are loud enough to hear I like you. Why is this short face so hard to say? My true feelings have stayed for so long. Our conversation, sweet as a spring breeze, colors this night with such beautiful ease. Our temperature is just perfect today. Sometimes we might fight and feel a little blue, but I'll say thank you more than sorry to you. Let's promise to remember this flutter we feel. I love you, the most common yet special word known. As I wrap my arm around your shoulder, as I lean gently against your chest, our story sparkling like the star above will bloom even more beautifully in our love. It's the perfect temperature for us, my love. Good night, my love. See you again tomorrow. La 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 la. La 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 la. Our own little song. Between the shadows of the tall ginkgo trees, we walked side by side in the afternoon breeze. Even the noise of the crowd passing by felt like a background song for you and I. At the end of the alley, that cafe we loved, our favorite window seat, fitting like a glove over a cup of latte with foam white as snow. We talked about small things, just letting time go. I loved how you looked watching people outside, so I touched my coffee cup, trying to hide. Even the wind brushing by tasted so sweet. Do you remember that warmth on Garosugil? We were as fresh as the green leaves on the hill. Seasons may pass, but the scent of that cafe still lingers deep inside my heart to stay. The brightest moments of us, they're still right there. Yet stays in its prime. I feel like you'll wave with a smile from the door. Do you remember that warmth on Garosugil? We were as fresh as the green leaves on the hill. Seasons may pass, but the scent of that cafe still lingers deep inside my heart to stay. The brightest moments of us, they're still right there. Pleasant sunlight of the afternoon, memories of you, a familiar tune. Standing by the mirror with a brush in my hand, filling up the silent room like a crowded land. In every clumsy beat I poured my heart so true, singing to an audience of none but feeling new. Friends always ask me why take the heart away. The wall of reality is too high, they like to say. What a tiny resonance deep inside my chest wakes me up and tells me, don't you ever rest. Taking a deep breath, though my hands may shake, opening my heart for the world's sake. When the light shines down on the dusty sheet of music, I'm gonna sing, let the whole world hear my tone. I'll be the brightest star on the stage I've always known. Even if my voice cracks and tears fill up my eyes, if I can reach just one heart, then I will win the prize. I won't ever stop, 'cause this song is my everything. Whenever I got lost in the darkness of the night, the only thing that held me was this melody so tight. My voice becomes a map guiding me to the light. I'm gonna sing, let the whole world hear my tone. I'll be the brightest star on the stage I've always known. tears fill up my eyes. If I can reach just one heart, then I will win the prize. I won't ever stop, 'cause this song is my everything. My song has only just begun. My dream that will never be done. The world tells me it's time to let it all go, to dress like an adult and put on a show. But look at my sneakers, they're still sparkling bright. I've got too many places to reach in my sight. The way I love you is a lot like my dreams. People might laugh how childish it seems, but no matter what, this heart is mine to keep. I won't stop running, even if the hill is steep. Sometimes the wind pushes me from behind, and the rocky roads are all that I find. But the more I'm out of breath, the louder I'll laugh. I won't give up, not on love, not on my dreams. I trust the little spark that's bursting at the seams. What if I'm clumsy? This is who I am, filling up the pages of my youth. Yes, I can. Until I meet the tomorrow that shines the most, I'll keep on running from coast to coast. Will you wait for me, even if I'm a bit late? I'll be my best self when I walk through your gate. Just watch the beautiful orbit I'm making today. I won't give up, not on love, not on my dreams. I trust the little spark that's bursting at the seams. What if I'm clumsy? This is who I am, filling up the pages of my youth. Yes, I can. Until I meet the tomorrow that shines the most, I'll keep on running from coast to coast. My dreams are in, my love is in, a song without an end is what I'll sing. Pale pink hue seeping through the buildings of grey. Suddenly a sweet scent is drifting my way, beyond the busy footsteps of people in a rush. My own secret signal of spring begins to blush. My backpack is heavy, filled with all of my dreams. Sometimes I stumble, but I won't stop, it seems. When the traffic light turns into a bright shade of green, I feel my heart growing taller than it's ever been. It's okay to get lost in this dizzy city maze. This tickling season tells me through the haze your time is just beginning, right here, right now. Soar away on the wings of youth we carry high. I'll fill this fragrant city with my light in the sky. It's okay to be slow, finding a rhythm of my own. I'll bloom the flower of dreams that I have sown. Our brilliant spring day, the brightest we've known. Blow away yesterday's worries into the wind. Wave your hand to the me who's about to begin, because we're all shining at a pace of our own. Soar away on the wings of youth we carry high. I'll fill this fragrant city with my light in the sky. It's okay to be slow, finding a rhythm of my own. I'll bloom the flower of dreams that I have sown. Our brilliant spring day, the brightest we've known.
Isn't the weather just perfect today? I wore the sky blue shirt you like in every way. The fountain splashing far, children laughing loud. It feels like everything is cheering for us out of the crowd. I know the breeze is brushing by just right. Walking this path with you is my favorite sight. Look at the lake, how it sparkles in the sun. It's shimmering just like my heart now that we've begun. When I take your hand, so gentle and kind, all the noise of the world fades away and it's just us two. Shall we walk together through this lake park? Happiness blooms in every step, leaving a mark. I feel like I know it all, even without a word. Being without a word. Being by your side is the best gift I've heard. Like the ripples dancing on the water's blue, I hope our days will always shine so bright and new. Sometimes it'll rain and the wind might blow, but I believe you'll be my umbrella.
share on the wooden bench are the precious treasures that